Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. How's the audio? Is it a little too loud? Turn it down a little. I had it up a bit today. I did a run while Kaylin was making supper. Yeah, I did my monsoon. I did my mercenary first run. I was getting terrible items, but you know when you just clutch it out. You just made it to stage 7, I beat it, and I took the teleporter instead of clicking on the portal, which is fine. It's good practice, I guess, and certainly it would have felt weird if I didn't beat it on stream, right? Probably something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna be sad when I'm done with the mercenary. At some point, I would love to unlock his other items. Oh, fuck. I always get these beads of fealty, but I don't know what they do. I assume you either use them later, or they're like they're not implemented yet, or who knows. But fuck, the mercenary feels so good though. Far and above favorite character in this game. So there's a 3D printer, and it. Oh, medbot, yeah. Or sorry, healing drone. But I consider that one of the good items to find early on. Yeah, personal shield. So if I get a shit item, we can cash it in for a personal shield. Pretty cool. No fireworks, sure. We're probably gonna buy the key, I think, here. The key's like a greed item, but crit specs are nice, but I think we go with the key. I probably actually value personal shield more than the fireworks, so I probably should have sold it, but that's okay. We have nothing for the boss. Oh, okay. We'll do a combat shrine, then we'll have enough. Buy our 2 items, and we'll fight the boss. Okay. Cool. Oh, here it was. Hey, Wolf. You still understand almost nothing about this game. Well, what do you want to know? Oh, there it is. Nice. Just think of Isaac, right? A lot of people understand Isaac. You get items. Actually, hang on, sorry. I had a sock tied over my head because I have a bad migraine, but it was making this almost impossible. Hey, razor wire's good. Nice. So just think, Isaac, you collect a bunch of items that have small bonuses. The big thing about this, though, is these small bonuses start adding up the more of them you get, the more of these items. The idea is to hopefully get some good ones. You can mitigate to that to an extent. And then the rest of it's just learning to work around the items you have and the character you have. Mine, for example, where I have no ability to do ranged combat. And certainly getting an extra jump when I already have an extra jump is kind of not good, but it's fine. Nice. Aside from that, yeah, it's just like Isaac, you want to clear the levels. In this, you want to clear them fast. Because top right, you can see a timer, tells you what level I'm on, and it also tells you, I think that's an item worth buying. Also tells you the time. And as the time passes, the enemies get harder. They also get harder with every subsequent level. So, okay, our teleport's done, I can go shopping again. So you're kind of rushing to get through. Oh, you cheeky little shit. There's like a little secret item there. Nice. There's usually an item over yay as well, but I don't see one, so let's get out of here. What's the goal? Right now there's no end goal. My end goal is to play on the highest difficulty. Done. Get to stage 7 and beat it, which unlocks a portal. I've done that before, but I keep forgetting to take the portal, instead continuing the game. And if you don't take the portal, you do what's known in a lot of these kind of roguelites as looping. Essentially, you just start over. You continue on with the same item. You just go back through and you do another 7 levels full of hell. But they drastically increase in difficulty. And the idea is that you're trying to be good. Oh, okay, that was not heinous. Yeah, but the thing is, on this difficulty, it's actually pretty challenging. And I don't necessarily know if this character is all that good, but he's a lot of fun to play. Sort of the good thing about this character is if you time your abilities correctly, you end up with a lot of iframes, or vulnerability frames. There's a lot of split seconds you can be without taking damage, which is excellent. Problem is your melee. So, there's that. Which means you have a lot of trouble farming. Because like right now I can't be shooting these enemies and running away. You do have to run up to them, get in a little bit of a tussle, and see where we end up. And of course, there's a lot of AoE effects in the game that just Shrek you, like, immediately. Nice. This game itself is kind of new. The original, not so much. Wow, okay, that fucking hurt. Risk It Rain 1 is kind of old now. I don't know when it came out, maybe 2012 or something. See, right now I'm taking advantage of an item I have called Bustling Fungus, which allows me to regen if I stand still for a long period of time. I did that so that I could activate that and get more money by sacrificing health, which is bad. So the biggest thing that difficulty does, the enemies do get stronger. I think actually what it is not that the enemies necessarily get stronger, but they ramp up faster. So you'll be fighting enemies that you would normally be fighting maybe at the 20-minute mark, sort of around like the 10-15, which does end up making a big difference. I'm not sure though. It could just be like they ramp up quicker,
they have like some sort of modifier. It does seem to be like an exponential gain though. Again, I'm not too sure how that mechanic works. I just know they are harder. But the big one is you actually regen life pretty quickly on lower difficulties. And on hard, you regen it very slow. So nice, yeah. I mean, iframes are more so from like the fighting game community, but definitely Dark Souls, or you know, the original Dark Souls, Monster Hunter. When you play those, you really start understanding when your roll actually counts as you dodging an attack. That becomes super important. And this game is no different. With this character. There are a few other characters that have a dodge move that gives them invulnerability. But this character, that's his whole shtick. If you're not abusing the fact that you can be invulnerable a lot of the time, you're not going to survive. And it's all about... So right here, when I do this ability here, this is my shift. I don't know what it's called. My dash move. I have a split second of being invulnerable. And during my R move, my ultimate, I thought I saw... Oh, teleporter. We have to find it and get out of here quick. During my R move, I'm invulnerable for like the whole... I don't know, it's like 2 seconds or something it's active. I'll show you the next time I use it. I'll use it on this enemy here. So I press it, maybe 2 seconds, yeah. But for that whole time, I'm invulnerable. Nice, there's our teleporter. Perfect. And how my dash works is... if I hit an enemy with the dash, I can dash again up to a total of 3. Wow, all these suck actually. It's probably fireworks though. We don't have any of our damage items just yet, which is unfortunate. We actually didn't find our secret chest either. So because we have the rusty key, every level will spawn a rusty chest thing. And ideally you want to find it. It's just a free item. I don't know what benefits there are getting multiple rusty keys. That sort of increases the amount of chests that spawn. Because that could be cool. Maybe it just makes the chest like better? I'm not sure. Oh, secret item here. Oh, no, it's not secret, okay. Just blind. What do we get for killing the boss? Oh, nice, lifesteal. That is really good. We don't have any, of our like damage item yet, but we have Will of the Wisp, which is an interesting item. It makes enemies that you kill explode on death, which indirectly is damage up, because what you can do is you can kill enemies sort of on top of the boss, indirectly kill the boss. Fusion is excellent. An item here that every enemy we kill, we get +1 max HP up to 100. But that's still very powerful. Also, I found a bit of a bug. If you kill an enemy... No, I missed it up there. Kill an enemy the second you teleport out, you actually take their money into the next stage. And if you played the first game, I believe the Contact Light... I'm 99% sure that Contact Light was the original ship that crashed. So... that's kind of cool. It'd be super cool if you could unlock like one of the original characters here. But the OG original character is of course Commando, and you start with him. So. But you have to. He's like the bog standard guy. If someone was to ask you, hey, how do you play this game? Well, Commando is how you play this game. He's extremely efficient. A bit boring for me. But he does his job well. And the great thing is, I don't know if everyone has this experience, but certainly my first time playing Risk of Rain, the first one, is I played it and I was like, ooh, I don't know about this game. And then I unlocked a second character. I believe I unlocked the bandit. It's like this cowboy kind of guy. He's pretty awesome. And he plays completely differently, and I was like, oh, okay, I can get behind this now. Like, I like this new character. And then after playing the new character, I went back and played the Commando. And I was like, oh my god, like, the Commando is so good. That I just didn't realize it when I originally played, of course, because you wouldn't. All your attacks explode. Just a nice little random pick. I definitely want to grab this item, right? This game feels a little bit harder than the original in terms of beating levels quickly, just because the maps are so large. In the original, I had a sort of a timer of mine, just 5 minutes per level. I did not like to hang around any longer than that. So I can 3D print some of our shit items and potentially get a soldier syringe, which I will, because that's actually excellent. So I lost a firework, I lost a monster tooth necklace, I lost a double stack mag, which actually kind of sucks, but it's fine. And I lost heal out of combat quickly, and we'll do one more. Okay, and a med kit. It's fine. So now we should attack super fucking fast. Yeah, that's good. Well, Yanks, you did say you wanted to see 3D printing. Turns out I'll use it if there's a good item to buy. Another teddy bear, I think, because survivability is going to be... Oh, our only teddy bear. Yeah. I don't usually worry about survivability, but it's starting to feel like it could be a problem. I just sacked all our healing items to get stupid damage. And I would absolutely love an active item right now. Nice. Part of me wants to... Okay, heal on use. So that just bought me a bunch of survivability. Part of me wants to buy more attack speed. I mean, that's greedy, but it'd be worth it. As long as I don't lose teddy bear. What did I lose? Fireworks. Hella worth it. Nice. That is super good. Don't get me wrong, I like fireworks. I don't think they're amazing, but I do like them. Just fun for a little bit of passive farming while you go around throughout the levels. We're kind of past that. So we're hoping to find our rusty key locker. Doesn't look like we're going to come across. Nice, Chronobobble's fine. Okay, so we'll buy these items over here after we do the teleporter, because that'll give us some money. Keep printing? Nah, we're good, man. Magma worm? Excellent. Magma worm is fine. So we want to fight this, of course, on top of all these other enemies. Because the plan is we AoE everything to death. That's the plan, anyway. The dream. Nice, more lifesteal. Very good for us right now. Because we lost all our healing items. I'm not sure whether I like the durian more than I like the jade elephant. Not sure whether like the armor is better than the heal. I suppose they're both fine. Okay. And teleporter's charged. You'll notice that the teleporter goes to 98% and then activates. And I think that's because the 99th percent ticks over. Oh, here it is. Nice older stealth kit. 20% more damage to bosses? Yeah. I think what happens is the 99th percent ticks over when the boss dies. We could potentially 3D print some more shenanigans. I don't know if we do. I think we're good. Because you want a little bit of these kind of crap items. Hey Foxy, how you doing? Remember, we're going for that. Beat stage 7. Sacrifice ourselves. That sounded bad. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, it kind of sounded like magma worm for a second. It is. So once you get to a certain point in the run, which you can see is right now, actually, bosses just start spawning. Not as regular enemies. There will be like one boss per level. I think eventually you'll get like 2. But point is, right now there's a boss that we would like to kill it. You do not have to kill these extra bosses before the main fight. Depending on where they've spawned, they might not even attack you. This guy will. Magma Worm will just chase you throughout the map. More lifesteal? Guillotine. It's pretty good actually, but we're gonna go with lifesteal. Guillotine, I believe, allows you to, when you get an elite down to 15% life, they just die. And getting more of that increases the threshold, although I'm not sure by what amount. It's good though. Elites are kind of less scary in this game than the first one, so maybe don't value that item as much as I should. Focus Crystal is really good. Just makes you deal a shitload more damage if you're close to an enemy. Which it turns out, you probably always are close to enemies, as we're, you know, the melee guy. So in this, oh shit. The birds on this level are so annoying. So this chest here, just kill this shit. It's interesting because you activate it and then it scrolls through items and it's like a slot machine. You have to stop it on the one you want. No, I'll take Guillotine, yeah. Because we don't know what other items we're going to have as options, so. Guillotine's always pretty nice. Crowbar is good. Old War Stealth Kit is garbage, so we're not going to think about 3D printing. Wax Quail is fun. Let's just do this. If we're sprinting and jumping, it lunges us forward. Is it that good? I'm not sure about that. But it certainly is fun. Lets you move quick. Okay, War Banner is not good, so... Well, it's fine. It's just there's no benefit to getting higher level War Banners. That's not good. Okay, the teleporter is here. That's fine, actually. Do we want to fight more bosses for more rewards? Probably not. But I'm going to anyway. This is very risky what we're doing, but of course that's how I play. So. Go big or go home. Okay, one down. Okay, two down. Do I have to kill the little baubles? No, I don't. There's another one somewhere. Where is it? Where's the other boss? I legitimately do not know where it went. Oh, there it is. I just saw its attack. Okay. What are you doing way over here, pal? Yeah, you're kind of in a very scary spot. I'm not sure I like this, actually. Would you like to, like, fight me on the map? No? No, that seems fine. Okay. See if I can survive here. Yep. Got myself out of trouble. Well, hopefully we can bring him back into the circle to fight. Could be in a shitlord. Got him. Jesus. What a bastard, though. Okay, well, we got two, you know, they're alright. 2 items, anyway. We're not going to talk about the value of those items. So we got some fireworks. Okay, I was going to say, I knew there was a red chest here somewhere. These chests are guaranteed to be like an offensive item, so that's cool. Crowbar is good. Level up a bit, get out of here. So I want to say a huge shout out to Yanks, maybe, for getting me a new dose of crack. Certainly, this to me, it's like Slay the Spire. You guys know how bad I am for that game. I don't always want to play it, but when I do, you know, the regularly scheduled program changes slightly for a while. Oh shit, I need a little more money. It's funny too, because I was so like, wasn't feeling this. I was like, I don't know, man. 3D Risk of Rain looks gross. Is it gonna play like as good? Probably not. But nope, it's fine. It's different, but it's definitely super enjoyable. Just a reminder, we have to beat 2 more, well, 3 more stages, because we have to beat 5, which we're currently on. Then 6, then 7, and then we have to find the portal. And only then can we get out of here. First shield generator is excellent. I think we do this fight now. I don't think we look around for items. Okay, yeah, we just gotta focus crystal. It's pretty huge. Can I afford this? Maybe if I kill this guy, not sure. Hang on, let's kill these elites real quick. Oh, fuck. And we'll have a turret going into this fight, like right by the boss, which is nice. Who do we got? Wandering Vagrant? That's fine. Ah! Not great time to get frozen. Oh man, we attack so fast. Like it is messed. Oh shit. Okay, we survived. So that's his super attack. You remember I was saying we have to balance our iframes. I just used my cooldown, which I needed to dodge that attack. Thankfully, they both attacked at the same time. And I dodged the second one. But, yeah. Well, anyway, we lived. That's all that mattered. We could do with, like, missiles. If we got missiles, we'd be looking huge. Yeah, I think that's about all we need right now. Oh shit. That's my medical drone for a second. Just real quick, we're gonna see if there's something to buy up here. There often is. But not today, it looks like. No, okay. See, oh, I didn't quite kill it. You ever wonder what it was like for the people who are the parents of the first people who experience video games? That's an interesting question. Imagine being the first person to say, hey dad, I just destroyed an entire alien fleet and got a new high score. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I mean, you think about stuff like that and it's like, lost our turret, but we don't really need it anymore. I mean, people today still don't understand video games somehow. Nice. Razor wire is good. Okay. Keep our eyes peeled for our rusty little chest. Maybe a good item to buy. Whoa! Okay, another heal drone's interesting. Another double stack mag is pretty good. What is that? Oh, that's a health. Do we want health items? Yeah, maybe. Sadly, I'm not sure we're going to be able to go back and buy these items. Unless we find like a Shrine of Combat. There's a lot to buy on this map too. Sticky bombs are actually stupid good. So sticky bombs, what it feels like, again this is a guess, but it feels like sticky bombs deal an increased amount of damage based on your total damage, as opposed to your like after all modifiers. Oh, hello, there's boss. unlike most other items, which is just an increase on your base damage. So getting more base damage items is good, obviously. It means you do more damage. But they're not actually increasing the amount of damage you do exponentially. Right? It's just... you will always do the same amount more damage. Kill the boss, guys. Now we got a ton of money. Here's a couple of elites we should probably take out for cash. Wow. But yeah, sticky bomb is good. We're in the right direction. Medkit, meh. Do want another one of these mags, though. So what those items do, the backup magazine, is it gives you another charge on your secondary skill. Truss is interesting. Oh my god, we just got screwed by RNG. Come on, baby. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, let's go do our teleporter and get out of here. Or... no, I did this one. Okay, what's our boss? Wandering Vagrant. 2 of them? 3. Okay. Again, this is one we have to be very careful. We have to always have our iframes just chilling. Which means I have to kill these enemies very slowly so that I can dodge that attack, which I did, so good. But otherwise, yeah, it gets a little probably durian right now. Glad I did, actually. Oh, fuck. No, no, we're falling! Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. That sucks. Yeah, we were right there. It was a good run, too. I just slipped at the end. I thought I could kill it, but the problem is this guy's ultimate, you hit random targets. So some enemies moved too close and I didn't quite catch the boss, so we didn't get him. So that was my bad. Will you have more attack speed? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any more attack speed, sadly. We just have to hope we get decent spawns here. I mean, I wish I had more attack speed. I'm just saying I don't think the game will give us that opportunity again. I hate this part of the game though. Like you start and you're like, hey, I would like to do something. The game's like, no. Not even gonna spawn enemies for the first fucking like minute. Like really? Because like you know, I have to kill those to do anything. No, no, no. Have to go over here because there was a med drone, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's a gunner drone. Oh, I fucked up. So there's a lot of things in this game, just like Isaac and other roguelikes, that are just completely fucking useless. You're looking at one. Gunner drones are just not good. I don't think. I'm not sure really what they do. They did 4 damage just then. So, now we know. He does that. Well, there's something to buy way over there. Yeah, I guess we'll make our way in that direction, come back. I don't know. Already feels like we fucked it up. Try to personal shield. Probably personal shield. This is meat, yeah. There isn't like a unified definition of what a roguelike is. I can't really answer that, sorry. Usually something with permadeath. Like it's run based. Yeah, that's kind of like it, really. It usually has like a difficulty curve. I mean, the original Rogue was like a turn-based dungeon crawl, based on like shit like. I think Rogue came out before NetHack. I'm not sure. I've never played Rogue myself. I played a shitload of NetHack, and of course Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, which is based on both of those. I think Rogue's actually probably the elder. The best modern day roguelike, like true to form, like it's a proper turn-based dungeon crawl and stuff like that, in my opinion, is Sword of Stars the Pit, probably. But they usually have like ASCII and stuff. Look, our gunner drone's almost dead, and God knows what it's done for us. Cleanse all negative effects. Also a pretty trash item. I would actually say that's... If our next item isn't good, I think we have to reset here. It's like... Oh, I don't even find the teleport. It's... Oh, the teleport is way up top. Yeah, fuck that. Because the problem, like I said, like you're racing against the clock, and as the mercenary, I'm not saying he's a bad character. I think he's quite well designed, but on this difficulty, I do not think I could have got away with the weapons I had. Okay, we can 3D print for 20% extra boss damage, which is kind of interesting. It's not as good as attack speed, but it certainly means we can turn bad items into a good item. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw... Wax Quail is just... well, whatever. It's an item. It does make us move faster, and moving faster is not half the battle, but it's a good amount of it. It certainly helps a lot. That's correct, yeah. It comes from a game called Rogue, yeah. Which, like, traditional roguelikes are actually impossible to beat. And, like, that's not true, but, like, if you play, like, NetHack or something, you have to be extremely fucking cheeky to beat that game. I have done it. I'll tell you, I was quite frustrated the first time. So the whole point of, like, NetHack is you're supposed to go down into the bottom of this dungeon, fight this fucking wizard, just a little shitter, and steal his amulet. Which is fine. But then, after you do that, you grab the amulet, and it's like, okay, now come back up. You're like, I'm sorry? It's like, yeah, by the way, everything sucks now. So that's not good. If you wanna experience it, like, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is free, and it is very, very good. Oh my god, garbage. Like, this is actually just a trash garbage item. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I was so looking forward to finding crap items and then 3D printing them. But the game was like, no. You just get trash items. Oh, now we gotta go shopping. What do we got? Oh my god, it's second wax quail. Wow! Yeah, the game doesn't want us to win. I guess we do have a healing drone, though. And if we ever find an item, or a chest that lets us 3D print... Oh, fuck. I guess it's gotta be personal shield. If we find something that lets us 3D print the green items, the uncommons, we could turn our wax quails into something good. Probably not gonna happen, but it is a mechanic in this game. Well, we gotta buy this last chest, because right now the run is not looking good. What you got? First buckler's fine, I guess. Please don't kill my healing drone, you son of a bitch. It'd be great if you did not do that. Look, everyone, we can fly. That's what we unlocked. This is our active item. I think this is also a bit of a reset. Yeah, it's pretty trash. Now, I can beat the boss without any offensive items, but I can't beat the boss and clear every stage in like 5 minutes or less. Or, you know, around like the 6-minute mark even, with no good items at the start. Just putting me on the back burner. And like I said, with this character, you really need something. Because you can't really... well, I mean, maybe you could build them so you can take hits. I like to build them, so you just have 0 health and you just, you pray every single time. Fuck. Chance Shrine Dictus. Oh well. Oh, nice. Sacrifice health for money. Always. So you can see how slowly we regenerate health on this difficulty. Wow, really? Cool. Toggle the fire, but costs money per bullet. Oh, I see. Yeah, it really drains it, eh? Oh, it's passive though. That's like it just shoots. Well, we'll have to see how well this does, actually. Never seen this item before. Could be interesting. We did pick it up on the one run, but unfortunately we never really got to use it. So we had a much better item, which we'd preferably have right now, but it's okay. What's our good one? Okay, Rose Buckler's fine. We sprint a lot. There's just so much unavoidable damage in this game. Makes me sad. That's it. We got a medkit bot, so cool. Helps a lot. Okay. Well, we have 0 offensive items, but the items we have are okay. And we have a heal drone. So it just pings them for like shit all money, I guess, or shit all damage. It's interesting. I don't really know how I feel about that, actually. I guess it's gonna be good at the end, like when we're... It probably deals my base damage. So... It's probably gonna be good at like fights like right now. I mean, not this particular one, because... like once you start earning money. Oh fuck me. I guess it like shoots stuff and that does something. Let's see. What do we get? Red whip. That's fine. Drains your money really fucking fast though. Bad set of items. The equipment drone? Yeah, no, we've tried it with a bunch of items. There's only one item I've found works on the equipment drone. The missiles occasionally, not always, but sometimes it feels like using them. Often it just shoots them into a wall or something. And then there's like a scanner sweep item, which it will also, just sometimes, if it feels like fire off. But that item is also, like, pretty much useless, so. All it does is reveal chests on the map, or interactables. So potentially can show you the hidden ones, which, I mean, like, that sounds great, but, you know, in practice. Got our chest anyway. Good news is we might be able to 3D print 2 crap items for something better. Oh, good. Oh my god. Wow. It's like, game, could I have one? I'm just asking for one good fucking item here. I don't feel like I'm being too needy. Just want an item I can take and actually use. Okay, missiles. Missiles make a run. Do we have Will-O-the-Wisp? We do not. Okay. Almost couldn't buy it though, because they were stuck inside the wall. That's fine. Missiles can turn this around. They're really good. Feels so good when you play the mercenary though, because it's all about like finesse and timing. And when you like nail your abilities, you're like, oh yeah, I did that. That's getting 3D printed. Razor wire is fine. Okay. That's getting 3D printed. So the thing is, Cautious Slug is not a bad item in theory. On Monsoon, you need all the health regen you can get, so it's like, oh cool, here's an item that I can heal outside of combat with. Perfect. Problem is, it takes okay, like again, it's really hard to figure out what something actually takes in a game like this, because time in a fast-paced game is very odd, right? However, it does feel like it takes 6 seconds, maybe 4 to 6 seconds, the count is out of combat. It is almost fucking impossible to find that time. You've seen me use Bustling Fungus, which takes about 2 seconds, I think, to activate. And that's me, like, run around a corner, stand still, and pray that I get about 2 seconds of healing in, which is the time it would take Cautious Slug to actually kick in. At which point it has done nothing for me. Now this could potentially save the run, or kill us, but that's how you have to play when the run's not going well. We have to fight multiple bosses and see what happens. Okay, Jade Elephant's good. Actually, a good item. Weird Lifesteal would be better. Okay, this is what we got. This is what they're giving us. What are we doing? Beetle Queen? Excellent. I know it looks bad, but it's not. I'm very proficient at cheesing this boss. This character. I would say she's probably the easiest boss. I don't know. Wandering Vagrant's really easy with this character as well. As long as you don't get too many of them do their ability at like a weird staggered time, you're fine. The problem with this boss is they have a dot they can activate. Like they throw it on the ground, and it can catch you, and it can do terrible things when it does. But hopefully you're dodging those. So. Nice. 2 Hopopo feathers. Oh my god. This is actually the game trying to, like, straight up just kill me. Fuck it. Game's like, hey, would you like to, like, have 5 jumps? Or would you, like, I don't know, any items at all? No, that's fine. It's 5 jumps, it's fine. Missiles is proc on, well, it's technically proc on hit. But there are a lot of things that can potentially count as a hit in this game. I believe anything... I'm not sure, but it does feel like certain things trigger on hit effects, right? Like I've seen fireworks, for example, trigger Will-o'-the-Wisp. So it's possible that fireworks can also trigger missiles, for an example. How true that is, I don't know, right? I'm just saying, confirmation bias. This is what it feels like. I mean, missiles do a shitload of damage, it's just the chance for them is pretty low. I feel like it's probably only like 10% or something. I don't believe missiles can proc on hit effects. So that's fucking wonky. I wouldn't mind it, mind you. It'd be good right now. We gotta kill these fuckers. You can see there my my double slash can. And anytime like I hit multiple enemies with a dash, like each hit I believe can trigger it. So it's very good with my ultimate, which triggers like just so many attacks. However, like I said, in Risk of Rain 1, I believe attacks that hit multiple times had lower chances of proc effects happening, which makes sense, right? Like that's just like a no-brainer. I get that. Oh yeah, attack speed, please. Do need that right now. And we need a 3D printer. It's so bad. The missiles trigger missiles? Well, have you ever played Risk of Rain 1 EX? I feel like you have. I feel like we've talked about it before. Missiles were infinitely more broken in Risk of Rain 1. Because how I think items worked in Risk of Rain 1, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is, that's a good item, is, like if I picked up Tri-Tip Dagger in this game, right, it's like, oh, you have like a poison, or a bleed effect, you know, 15% chance of the time or whatever. It's like, okay, interesting. In Risk of Rain 1 though, it's like, if you pick up 3 of those, instead of having a 45% chance, you would have like a 15% chance, but like for 3 separate items or something. Not all items work like that, but they definitely had items that would just fuck up like that. And missiles were one of them. Like, if you had enough missiles, like, you'd be firing and all of a sudden like spawning like a stupid amount. What have we got? No. Oh fuck, I didn't want medkit. I just started getting shot, so I was like, ah, fuck it. Whatever works. Chrono Bubble is probably the best pick there, but like, I should have picked it before, but still not a great item. It's just useful with the no items we have right now. Whereas Tome lets us, there's a chance when you kill an enemy that they drop an item that lets you get more cash money, which is cool. Oh nice, I see adrenaline. More attack speed, please. Yeah, we just desperately need to 3D print all our garbage. But unfortunately, we gotta do a boss first, so. Imp Overlord. Oh, fuck. He's a little bastard. One of the worst bosses, that we said. For this character especially, because as you can see, he just sort of pounds the ground and does shitloads of like AoE damage. Like shitloads of. Which, when you're a character that is melee, you know, that could be a problem, right? As you kind of saw there. I'm gonna activate our elephant so we can tank some shit real quick. Get out, get out! So the elephant gives me like 5 seconds of not invulnerability, but a lot of armor. Which is not the same thing, but it helps a lot. You can do some shenanigans with it. Infusion's good. Just more health. More health is more good. I would like to buy more items. I'm just not sure where they are on this map. Well, we can see one up there. Over there. Okay, so we can see 2 of them. Charge the teleporter and go fan visit. Not played it? Okay. I should play it. I'm probably rusty. I used to be very good at it. But I assume it's like Isaac. Like, I'm pretty fucking good at Isaac. And if, I feel like if I were to play it today, I wouldn't be bad at it. Well, that's true, actually. Sometimes I'll play Isaac after not playing it in like a year or two. And, like, yeah, I'll still be, like, good. Like 7 out of 10. I won't be, like, as good as I was. But Risk Arena is definitely a harder game than Isaac, though. But it's, you just, if you get a missile build, which, you know, you don't control, right? It's just whatever the game gives you. But if you do get one, you do silly things, and it is a lot of fun. Stage 4. So we have 4 more stages to do. It's already getting nasty. Good stuff. Oh, and we don't really have good items? You're okay. Leech, it's gotta be Leech Seed out of all those. Certainly don't have the damage we want at this point. So we kill our boss here. See, we have a little jellyfish. Kill that guy, we should get the money we need to buy stuff. But we really need like Will-o'-the-Wisp or gasoline or something right now. Just to deal with like the huge amounts of enemies. Okay, I just missed the timing on that. That's fine. Fucking hurt, but the main thing is we survived. Okay. There's our cash influx. I don't think we do the mountain challenge, unfortunately. I just don't think I can take that many bosses. Good items. I mean, I'd like to, but yeah. Oh, crit specs help. So we can 3D print for crowbar. I know what you're thinking. Do it. You want to 3D print so bad? Yeah, but I'm sure crowbar is the item we want. We're gonna have to be a little picky, I think. Now we can always 3D print the crowbars for other stuff. Okay, so what don't I want to lose? My attack speed, my boss damage, things I'm sure I would lose. If the game wants to spawn any other chests out here, no? Not feeling it, eh? Okay. It's gonna be a nasty boss fight then. Oh yeah, here's one. Nice. Cool. Not great, but cool. Okay, yeah. Is that bandolier? You. Oh, it's razor wire. Nice. I wish bandolier and razor wire didn't look the same. If one of them's just like a slightly smaller version of the other. Not exactly, but it's close enough that I don't like it. Unfortunately, once you get to this stage, like any turrets you have immediately die because the birds are such assholes and the turrets are so useless. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Like every time I get to this stage, I just watch all the turrets I have die. So kind of a waste. Unfortunately. Let's go kill our boss, get our money. Like, why does the character ramp like that? It's so weird. I don't know, I'll never understand it. Like, I can't even target this enemy. Because, like, my character just decides to, I don't know, fucking drift or some shit. Okay, so now he's doing his super attack. I have to activate my armor because I did not have a way to dodge that. Okay. It's our cash influx. Cool. Shrine of Combat, that'll get us a lot more money, which we're going to do because we want to buy everything really quickly. Beetles. Wow, that was some fucking damage, let me tell you. I'm not really sure why they have so much health, but I'll take it. Jesus. Oh, let's see, there's the artillery guys. Turtle, I think. That's good. Nice. We move really fast out of combat. Go us. That's all we do, but we do that. Nice, sticky bombs are good. Fuel cell's good. That's actually a damage item, so that's nice. Garbage, and oh, that's alright. We want to kill these guys because they just do stupid damage. They just sit on the other side of the map and just hammer you. Oh, I did kill him, nice. Build a shop if we wanted. Not sure we do though. I think we just do our fight. Beetle Queen, that's excellent. I want to see. Nice, we got this. Hey, boss down. Oh nice, another red whip. If we find something that lets us 3D print like green items. Ooh, let me tell you. Especially if it lets us turn them into missiles. that would be good. You see all this insane artillery fire. That's just happening from like enemies like literally on the other side of the map. Which is something they did not have in Risk Arena 1, I don't believe. Mostly because that's horseshit. Like it was just decided that nobody liked that. It was a terrible idea. They should just do away with it. So I think I'll take some of that money in. I think I got the timing right. Yeah, I did. Nice. So we gotta beat 2 more stages. With suicide. These sticky bombs are huge. They're actually a large amount of our damage, I think, right now. Yeah, I would probably argue that. Sticky bombs are like a good chunk of our damage. You can see how long it takes for out of combat to kick in by how long it takes for my... Oh, thank God for gasoline. How long it takes for my red whip to come into play. And of course, you get hit once by these enemies you can't avoid. Fuck these guys, though. These we have to kill before the boss because they are just too fucking horrible during the actual fight. Like, they are insane. And there's a second one somewhere. Fuck me. There's a lot of them actually. There's another infusion. Cool. It's gonna be a nice health up. That was kind of buggy how I was like clipping through the ground there, but it's fine. We're gonna activate our elephant so we can just eat shit for 5 seconds. Activate it again, same idea. Just so we can get in on top of this guy, because he just has to die, that's what it is. Yeah, I can't fight one of them. And the boss. Ooh, nice. Sprint faster. That is a good one. Yes. Shield on kill, please. Oh. There's quite a few little items over here. I think I could afford farming them. Especially because I do also want these enemies dead as well. So the green skulls just have like this crazy AoE effect, which it's not the end of the world actually. There are much worse things to deal with. But it's not something you want to be doing during the fight. Especially because it's me, I'm gonna get Clay Dune Strider right now. It's just how this works. Bandelier's not great, but it exists. Like, Bandelier's a good item on some characters. I don't know about this one. Pick the medkit as well. What do you got for me? Let's take the mystery box. Nice, 20% more damage to bosses. Excellent. Throne of some sort. I think now's time for the fight. I'm sure I'm gonna be more ready later. Yeah, it is. It is Clay Dune Strider. So Clay Dune Strider is the hardest boss with this character. That's just what that is. He has a thing where he goes invulnerable, regens massively, pulls you in, deals constant damage, life steals. He has just spazzy AoE attacks. So yeah, just all around, fuck this guy. Every capacity. Oh yeah, things are running smooth right now as well. Wowee! I'm doing things. I think I'm in the middle of the horseshit move I was talking about, where he just regens. Fortunately, but you'd never know because yeah, I was too. Oh, fuck off! Wow, that got ugly. Fuck you! And there's another gunner out there. Of course, also a problem enemy. We've talked about that. Okay, so he's gone. Now I just gotta kill the gunner. As he shoots you, knocks you away. Kind of a problem. Wow. Something good? Infusion? Sure. I mean, health is alright, I guess. Whatever. Fuck it. Off we go! Alright, now we just gotta beat this stage. And survive. And then we win. Oh, and find the portal. And activate it. No problem. No problem. Of course, we're gonna kill this guy first. This is just way better to deal with this now. Nip it in the bud. And get a shitload of money for it, which is nice. Whoa! So yeah, I got too close to those slashes of his. There's an equipment drone over there. Where you at, buddy? Where are you going now? Where is he? Cool. Okay, there's our cash. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go buy some stuff. And cry about the fact our field drone's dead. Nice. Chance on killing an enemy to summon a ghost. Interesting. Never seen that one. No, like I can't even begin to like guess how good that is. Okay. Like I said, gotta kill these guys. If there's any chance he can show up at the final boss fight, we're dead. Tome is kind of bad right now. Fuck, there's another one. Thankfully I activated my armor right then, because that got ugly. Oh, okay, I saw a ghost, I think. Oh, I make a ghost of them that fights for me. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, ukulele's nice. Spawning a lot of these fuckers. Yeah, the ghosts actually seem quite good. I like that. Oh, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Okay, that's what we needed. Now we can do the boss. Yeah, I see a crowbar. Sticky bomb is there actually, would have been better, but it's fine. Got time to fuck around. We're just grabbing items and running, that's it. Jesus. That sounded bad. Where the fuck that noise was. Another elite spawn. Oh dear. It's gonna be a rough fight. But we are going to be able to AoE everything, which is cool. I thought I heard one of these. Okay, let's just take it out now. might not make it to the fight, but like, do I want to risk it? You know what I mean? No. That's the answer. No. Fuck off. Jesus. Let's go. Let's go. There's a 3D printer for fireworks. Man, that's interesting. Oh, I don't know what the fuck that is, but whatever. Okay, cool. Imp overlords. Nice. A bunch of them. Fuck me. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. So for this fight here, we have to abuse our cheese, like really fucking hard. Like this fight is 180% cheese. That's all we can do right now. Get in the middle. We activate our thing with the elephant. Don't take damage for a second. Fucking spam our shit. Fuck! I'm in a bad spot. Okay. Got out of it. Got out of it. Ooh. No. No. Okay. Fuck, Monsoon does not piss around. And I can appreciate that, don't get me wrong, I can. Okay. Fuck, what killed me? What the fuck? We were right there. I don't even know what killed me. I was like totally fine for, well, I was like half health, but anything could have killed me. I just didn't see any projectiles. Fuck. Because that was it. I had to survive for like 20 more seconds. The boss is dead. And we could have got our skin. Oh, Risk-A-Rain. Yeah. So, here's the thing about Risk-A-Rain 2. Has no end game. It just loops. Whereas Risk-A-Rain 1 does have a final boss, and it's pretty good. I know this game's like new. But the other thing though is when you played this on like the high difficulty, aside from just being more of a ball ache, which I don't mind that too much, but it just rapidly becomes something you can't control, if that makes sense. I mean, like I was still doing my stuff. I knew when I had to dodge and whatever, but if you could tell me what was happening in that last fight, I only had a vague feeling of where I was, you know? And then it's like, what killed you? I don't know. I've been shot to, like those gunner guys, why I always take them out is because we were doing a previous run, and one of them was just shooting me through the wall. I don't know where he was, but like wherever I would go, he'd just be shooting me through the wall and it would be hitting me and I would just die. Because you can't dodge attacks in this game, like range attacks. So, interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Interesting. There's so much to say about that. Still fun though. It's just so frustrating that I get so close and I don't actually end up getting it. God damn it. Well, anyway, take it easy, folks. I will see you tomorrow.